Have you ever felt forgotten? The people of Israel did, after returning from exile in Babylon. They rebuilt their city and temple, but life was still hard. The excitement faded, and faith became routine. Into this spiritual fog, God sent a messenger, Malachi, meaning my messenger. We know little about him, but his message was clear. God still cared, even when his people doubted. God saw their weariness and spiritual slumber, so he sent a word, not to condemn but to wake them up. He wanted to remind them who he is and who they were meant to be. This was the final prophetic voice before centuries of silence, a last call in the Old Testament. And this message isn't just ancient history, it's for us too. We also get weary. We also wonder, God, do you see me? Malachi's message echoes through time, inviting us to listen and open our hearts to a God who hasn't forgotten us. The book begins, The Oracle of the Word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. An oracle, a weighty divine message. God was about to address the heart of their relationship with him, not politics or economics, but worship, honor, and love. He was about to pull back the curtain on their inner lives. It was a conversation that needed to happen, and it's a conversation he still wants to have with us today. Are we just going through the motions? Have we lost our passion? God's message is a call to wake up, to remember, and to return. It's a call to rediscover the heart of worship, and it starts with listening. God begins with love, I have loved you. But the people, worn down by disappointment, ask, how have you loved us? God doesn't list blessings or promise easy days. He points to history, to his choice of Jacob over Esau. God's love wasn't earned, it was a gift, a promise kept through generations. He reminds them, I chose you not because you deserved it, but because of my grace. He contrasts Israel's survival with Edom's ruin, showing his faithfulness even in discipline. God wants them to see the bigger story, a story of a God who keeps his promises. His love is a foundation not shaken by circumstances. This reminder is meant to change their perspective. God wants their worship to flow from awe and gratitude for his choosing love. Before we do anything for God, we must rest in the fact that we are loved by God. That's the starting point for everything. His love is our identity. Even when life is hard, his love remains. He calls us to remember, to trust, and to worship from a place of security. God's love is not just a feeling, it's a fact, and it's the foundation of our faith. After love, God asks for honor. If I am a father, where is my honor? The people had grown casual, giving God their leftovers. Even the priests, meant to model reverence, had become complacent. They ask, how have we despised your name? Unaware of their own carelessness. God points to their offerings. Polluted food, second-best sacrifices. Their actions said, anything will do. They had lost their sense of awe, treating the holy as ordinary. This dishonor wasn't private, it was public, leading the nation into apathy. God's name, meant to be revered, was being dragged down by indifference. It's a warning. Our attitude toward God matters. The way we worship, give, and serve reveals his true place in our hearts. Is he Lord of all, or just an afterthought? God wants more than routine. He wants honor. He wants our hearts, not just our habits. Are we giving him our best, or just what's convenient? Honor is shown in what we offer. God calls us to remember who he is, and to respond with reverence. God gets specific. His people were bringing blind, lame, and sick animals as offerings. These were leftovers, not treasures. God asks, would you give this to your governor? Of course not. Their worship had become a burden, their hearts disengaged. The real issue wasn't the animal, but the attitude. God declares, I have no pleasure in you, I will not accept your offering. True worship is about the heart, a sincere desire to honor God with our best. Malachi's message is a mirror for us. Do we give God our best or just our leftovers? He is a great king, worthy of our highest honor. Giving God our best isn't about perfection, but intention. It's about putting him first in our time, resources, and hearts. God's love is a free gift. Our response is to honor him. He gave his best for us. How will we respond? Let's bring our best to the table of the Lord. Take a moment. What are you offering God today? Let's honor him with our very best.